Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we unpack the hidden stories within company filings. Today, we're diving into what looks like a pretty standard update, but sometimes, even the most routine documents can reveal a twist or two, like a new leader stepping into a big role. Before we jump in,
if you love getting these corporate insights straight from the source, make sure you are subscribed to the channel. And hey, if you want to connect with other finance enthusiasts and dissect these filings together, we've got a Discord community linked in the description below where you can join the conversation.
So, what we have here is a current report on Form 8K from ChampionsGate Acquisition Corporation, or THPG as they're known. This report covers events that are considered significant enough to be filed with the CC. The main story here kicks off on the 17th of October 2025, when the company announced a significant leadership change. It seems like their previous chairman, CEO, and director, Mr. Balapadmakamaar, stepped down. And stepping into these crucial roles is Mr. Boonliet Timothy Lim. Now, this gentleman, who is 60 years old, brings a wealth of experience. Has spent over 2 decades in executive leadership and operational management, particularly in Southeast Asia. Before joining ChampionsGate, Mr. Lim had a very impressive career. He was a key figure at Dragon Group International, where he held roles like executive director and president. He also had significant involvement with ASTI Holdings Limited, which is a big name in the semiconductor world. He was a group administrative officer and served on their board for quite some time. He even founded his own company, Influx Technology Pte. Limited, and successfully sold it. So, this is not someone new to the business scene. Now, let's talk about the compensation for this new leadership. Mr. Lim's agreement is pretty straightforward. Has set to receive 2 payments of $13,250. The first payment will be made when the company finds a target company to merge with, and the second payment will be given when the actual business combination or merger is completed. This is a common structure for companies like this,
Often called a Special Purpose Acquisition Company or SPAC. They raise money to find and acquire another business.
It's noted that Mr. Lim isn't related to any of the existing directors or officers, which is usually a good sign for independent decision-making.
The company also released a press statement about this appointment on the 20th of October 2025.
Now, let's touch on the securities that are traded. ChampionsGate Acquisition Corporation has units, which are a package deal of 1 Class A ordinary share and 1 right to buy a fraction of another share. They also have the Class A ordinary shares themselves and the rights to acquire those shares. All of these are traded on the NASDAQ Stock Market, LLC.
The company has also checked a box indicating that it is an emerging growth company. This means they get to follow some less strict rules for reporting for a certain period after they go public.
This section details the agreement regarding Mr. Lim's appointment and the associated offer letter, which is filed as an exhibit.
This part of the report essentially confirms the information we've already gone over about the departure of the previous officer and the appointment of the new one, Mr. Lim, along with his compensation.
This section talks about the press release that was issued. It is important to note how this information is being presented. The report states that the information in this section and the attached press release are furnished, not filed. This usually means they are providing information to the public, but are not subject to the same legal liabilities, as if they had formally filed it under certain sections of securities law.
Finally, we get to the exhibits. These are the actual documents that back up everything in the report. We have the offer letter for Mr. Lim, an indemnity agreement to protect him from certain liabilities, and the press release. There is also a cover page in an IXBRL format, which is how financial data is now often submitted for easier analysis.
Looking at this filing, here is my take. ChampionsGate Acquisition Corporation is a SPAC, and its filings are often more about corporate actions and leadership changes than detailed financial performance, especially at this stage. The key takeaway is the new CEO, Mr. Lim, and his extensive background. His experience in executive leadership and operational management, especially in Southeast Asia and the tech sector, could be a valuable asset as the company searches for a target to acquire. The compensation structure for Mr. Lim is performance-based, tied directly to successful merger completion, which aligns his interest with those of the shareholders.
While there are no deep financial tables to dissect here, as this is more about a material event, the strategic implication of bringing in experienced leadership is significant for any company, especially a SPAC that needs to execute a deal.
The risks for a SPAC generally involve the difficulty of finding a suitable target within the given time frame, and the potential for market volatility affecting the valuation of any potential merger.
However, with a seasoned hand like Mr. Lim at the helm, there's a sense of renewed direction and a focus on execution. All right, that is our breakdown of ChampionsGate Acquisition Corporation's latest filing. What is your take on this leadership change and what it might mean for the company's future acquisition plans? Drop your thoughts in the comments. If this analysis was valuable, hitting that like button really helps. And subscribe for more deep dives like this.
Don't forget to check out the Discord in the description to join the conversation. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.